Welcome back, everybody, to the Free Beer Tomorrow podcast, which we promise we have free beer. It's just tomorrow. So come on back tomorrow and we'll have free beer. With us today, we have, of course, the beautiful host, Boomer. Boomer, how you doing, girl?
Good, Joe. How are you today?
Excellent, doing excellent, thank you. And we've got Ray Ray. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man. Fantastic. How are you?
Good, man. Looking good. Your new microphone you got hanging up there, that's awesome, man.
Appreciate it, man. In the studio today. So I'm looking forward to this, man. Got a big
Cool.
shot guest today.
Cool. Yes. And guys, listen, you know what we got today. We have a very special guest with us, okay? He's a singer-songwriter that blends country, rock, and blues together to present the world his own unique style of music. His lyrics represent his life and the lives of the people that support him. He's a Nashville recording artist, and we consider him part of the Free Beer Tomorrow family. Guys, we're super excited to bring him in. Let's bring him in. Jason Passmore.
Baby, I got the perfect fix. We need some big old flames and an old fire pit. A couple of marshmallows on a stick. You sitting across from me with those sparkling eyes. We need some Mojo Dippy on the radio. You and me dancing nice and slow. Getting back to what we used to be. Oh, baby, let's get back to you and me.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, how you
Going on,
doing?
Jason?
Hey, Jason.
Good to
Good
see
to
you.
see you guys.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
man. You don't know how good it is to have you on the show. We have been talking about this for a while, and finally the day happened. So we're super excited, and man, we greatly appreciate you giving us a little time here today.
Absolutely, man. Excited to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
All right, cool. I'm sure
Absolutely.
fresh off some gig somewhere, right?
Yeah, actually, I played last night. I was off today. Got to spend a little time with my son, and got to go fishing and do some father-son time. So,
And what did we catch?
caught a couple of rainbows,
Okay.
and then a few, of course, little scragglers or whatever. So,
Little stragglers. Okay,
little
stragglers.
stragglers, baby.
I love it, man. Well, Jason, we're super excited to have you on, as we said. And for those of us that, or those of our listeners that don't really know you, of course, they hear your music, they hear Blue Redneck on our intro and our outro on our podcast here. And we appreciate you letting us use that, obviously. But just real quick, just how'd you get started in music, man?
Well, my dad was a musician, incredible singer and musician, and I've actually the first time I ever sang was with him on stage. I was about 5 years old, and
Wow.
so he's I've been in music all my life, and he's the big reason for it or whatever. So, but yeah, very 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 proud to carry on his legacy. So,
Was he a country music artist, or what
oh yeah,
what genre was he?
oh yeah, he loved old country music. Yeah, some of
Okay.
that good old stuff like some Merle Haggard.
Now that's good country right there.
Oh, you ain't lying. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I got started with him at a very very early age, and he passed away in 2008 with cancer, and
Hmm.
so I've been carrying it on ever since. So
Man, you know he's proud too.
yeah, I sure hope so. I put a lot into it and got to do some amazing things. So I hope he's proud, and like I said, just carrying it on from my dad. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
So I had the pleasure of seeing Jason play, and we got to talk for probably close to an hour. It started raining, so we kind of had to go. But man, you talked a lot about your son. So is that kind of where you see this transitioning, kind of a duet with you and your son in the future?
Yeah, it is, man. He's actually an incredible piano player, and so I'm gonna have him play some piano and a lot of bass. He can pretty much play anything that he puts his mind to or touches. So really hoping to have him come along and start touring with me here very very soon. So
And how old is he?
22.
Wow, awesome. Man, I'm excited for that.
Oh, me too, man. I can't wait. I've been pushing him along here, so hopefully it'll be real soon. Oh,
That's awesome.
absolutely. I tell you what, I always tell him every day, man, that I couldn't be more proud of, who he is and what a great person he is, and just an incredible, incredible musician, man. He's when he gets going here, he'll be 100 times what I am. So that's what it's all about. So
Well, he's got the better looks already, right? So there's that.
you,
He's got that step
yeah,
on you. So
well, I appreciate your kindness there,
yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, but no, he's a great looking kid. Actually, he walks, talks, and acts just like my dad, man. So he's on the right road
Oh,
already.
wow. Yeah.
So,
Jason, I had a question for you. Did you think when he started getting into music, your son, did you think maybe it would just be a hobby versus what he's done and you thinking that you're going to go ahead and have him, side by side with you at concerts?
Well, he actually started playing piano. I noticed at a very very young age. We're talking 7 8 years old. He would play on my grandma's piano and do. I could tell that he had a gift. My grandma would
Yeah.
always don't let him play on my piano and blah, 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 and but I miss her. She's dead and gone too. But I knew he had a gift, and I started pushing him and whatnot. And then he was in Dorman, South Carolina, Dorman High School marching band and drum line, and he's able to pretty much play anything. And there's just no other choice. He's got to pursue it and be. God gave him a gift, So I've been pushing him to, when I'm dead and gone, hopefully he'll have a good platform to be going and doing his thing in Nashville or wherever it may be. But hopefully
Yeah.
it'll be music, So
Yeah. Like you
yeah,
said,
he
he's
got
got that
fans already.
natural
So
gift.
he's got a God given talent and a natural gift. He's just like I said, man. He's just got it. There's no other way to say it. So
Cool. So, Jason, you're from a small town in the western mountains of North Carolina, correct?
yeah, Franklin, North Carolina.
About 4,500 people, right? Small town.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's
So,
growing, but
yeah.
hopefully not too much more.
Yeah, that's for sure. So what made you what pushed you to get out and about and now you're recording in Nashville, you're going all over the country doing different gigs. You've got your own songs, you write your songs, you produce them. I mean, how'd you get out of the small town funk? You know what I mean?
Well, I just got lucky and got introduced to Kent Wells, which is Dolly Parton's producer,
Oh,
and Dave Fowler. He's played with everybody, man. An incredible, incredible guy. He's played with Lori Morgan, Joe Diffie, just Sawyer Brown, everybody you could think of. And I got lucky and got in there with those guys, and Kent started producing all my stuff, and so it's just I just got really lucky and got introduced to him, and then just things started going from there. So,
well, I don't think you're lucky. I think you make your own luck, and I think you went out and did it and made it happen. That's what's cool.
yeah, well, thank you very much.
So don't be so damn humble.
Well, there you go. Well, when we first went up there, I went with another guy, and we won't get into that, but um, I went and as we were going to do a 12-song album, and it ended up we split ways and did a 6-song EP each of us. And one of the songs that I had written on there called "This Time," I put it out, and but while we were in the studio, Kent said, "Man, I think that's like one of my favorite songs on the whole album." So for somebody like him to say that about a song I had written and
Wow,
everything, man, just I don't know, that just put a spark in me, and really gave me the umph to get going there. So
awesome.
yeah, but
Cool.
somebody of his, he's an incredible guy, man, and just out of this world producer. For him to say something about a song I had written, it was just unbelievable. So
I mean, huge compliment, right?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I see you're holding the baby doll there in your lap.
Yeah, this guitar that I played out a lot, and I got which I've got a lot of guitars, but this one I played a lot, and I actually played so much I about got a hole worn in it right here at the sound hole or whatever. So
Oh,
uh,
wow.
about like Willie Nelson, you know. But I keep this one around when my other ones, you know, put up for shows and whatnot. So
I
Okay.
wanted to ask you, because we've actually brought this up on the show in the past, and I want to hear your take on this. So we've talked a lot about mainstream music in several episodes amongst this group, and I'm glad you brought up, Jason Aldean and a lot of these up and coming artists that are writing music for a lot of the mainstream artists. But I wanted to get your perspective on new artists and just, a band or artist that, outside of just other local artists that maybe folks should be paying attention to that are out there right now. So just wanted to hear your take on the mainstream music versus local music, because we do talk a lot about that.
well, there is to me like the people like John Morgan, who's kind of their smaller, which he's making a great name for himself, but um, I don't know. I just think people like that. He's just got some incredible songs. So somebody like him, and also I'm hopefully towards the end of the year, end of the upcoming year, I'm going to be doing an acoustic tour with Jacob Bryant.
Oh,
So
nice.
make sure you guys go check him out. Anybody that's listening, he's been on the Grand Ole Opry. He's wrote with Luke Combs.
Mm-hmm.
He's just an absolutely incredible singer and songwriter. So just blessed. Hopefully, we're going to do some great things together. And I don't know that there's a lot of artists like me and people like Jacob and all those guys, man, that are just not me. I'm not talking about myself, but there's just a lot of those artists that's not on mainstream radio that are just mind blowing artists. It's just that they haven't, I'm going to be honest because I don't care, but it's a lot of it's money, to get on the mainstream
Yeah.
thing, to start out with and everything. But there's artists out there that are just phenomenal artists that just they're not in the spotlight, but man, they're just as good as anything you hear on the radio. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've talked about that, just going to local, venues and seeing the local artists and saying, gosh, like, you wish they could, figure out the way to that breakout song but like you said, we've also talked a lot of it is the money, right?
yeah,
But are you finding a lot of artists, like, are they gravitating to you and seeking like advice from you, or are
there,
you out there looking for local artists that that maybe you think you could help or play with?
there's some that there's a couple or two or three or four that have approached me or whatever. Like man, they're really excited about. I play a lot of shows, do a lot of things and whatnot. But for me, like I really don't. I don't know. I'm not going after anybody because I play so much that I'm not.
Yeah,
And it's not I don't get it. It's not a bad thing. I get wore out playing so much and everything, so I don't go out and approach anybody or whatever. But like I said, the Jacob Bryant thing, man, I've loved his music and stuff for a long time. So being able to be in contact with him and go, hang out and do stuff, I think, like we're a really great match, our voices and everything, our style of music and stuff. So, I think I think it's going to be a really great thing. But as
yeah,
far as like, somebody, I've had a few people come up to me and ask me things, like, how am I getting these shows or what am I doing this and that and blah, 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 or whatever. So like I told him earlier, I said, just a little bit of luck.
well, we've seen your schedule. I mean, you are very, very busy,
Yeah.
but I think you
Yeah.
like that though, right? You like staying busy.
Yeah, I don't know any other way at this point. So, like
Right.
having a day off, I'm like, oh God, what am I supposed to be doing, man? I told Zach this morning, I said, I got that podcast tonight, and he's like, it's at like 8 or 9 o'clock, Dad. Let's go do something. But
Yeah.
it stays on my mind constantly. I've got to make sure I'm somewhere on time or doing something all the time. So it gets pretty tiresome at times. So, but I
And
like to stay busy though.
so, Jason, I just kind of want to take you back. So when I met you, we had a lot of different conversations, and we talked a lot about a little bit about Taylor Swift, right? Kind of your view on her. So I know you want to, that's probably the person you would want to tour with, right? Out of everybody, it's probably Taylor Swift. But besides her, who would you, who else would you want to tour with? If it was maybe somebody in the past, or even someone that maybe died in the past, like, is there anybody that would come to your mind?
I actually, like I said, it would probably be overall, probably Jason Aldean.
Okay, that's what I figured you would
I
say.
love Jason Aldean's songs, his music. Kind of, I'm right there with what me and him have the same stance on things. I think, and but people like John Morgan, Jacob Bryant, like I said, um, um, trying to think of somebody else, maybe one or two people. I think I could probably, do pretty good with Morgan Wallen, even.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
so.
think so.
Yes.
He did
yeah,
a Morgan Wallen song for us. My wife requested one, and he did it. It was really good. So,
yeah. I can just about put out it. I about any genre. I can do about anything. So I'm pretty blessed. So
Yeah.
and
Well,
I like a lot of stuff, man. I'm anything from gospel to bluegrass to heavy metal to rap, country. I mean, old country, new country. I like a big array of music. So
huh, cool.
very cool.
yeah.
And again, you're Jason. You're very very humble, man. Just you're so talented, and the things you can do with the singing and the songwriting and everything you do, and you're just super humble, and it's just really cool to see, and we really
Well,
appreciate that.
well, I really appreciate it, man. I
Yeah.
do. My some of my friends. I've got a guy that does all my guitar stuff down in South Carolina at the Guitar Center, and we all get tickled down there, man. And I'm being serious when I said, man, I'm not a guitar player or anything. They're like, you are so stupid. Shut up. But I don't really. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to do what I do and stuff. But I've got friends and guys that I play with that are just monster guitar players and stuff. So I go play with them, and I'm like, I can't even hold his guitar. So. But no,
Uh,
I'm pretty blessed to get to do what I do. So
oh,
and able
that
to do it.
hey man, if you like what you do, you never work a day in your life, right?
That's it exactly.
Yeah. So I wanna change the subject just a little bit. Boomer mentioned how you do a lot of gigs, a lot of shows. On just a quick count I did, it looks like you've already had about 125 scheduled things that you've done this year already. And it looks like you've got about another 35 coming up the rest of this year, and I'm sure you'll probably add more. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
super busy.
There's Aldine shows that Jason Aldine's place in like Gatlinburg and stuff that I hadn't put on the website, and there's shows that don't get put on the website that you're probably not able to count or whatever because sometimes the young lady that helps me out and does stuff for me like that, it'll get she'll be busy or something and stuff don't get. I'll put it on my calendar, but it don't get put on the shows, so
Yeah.
there's probably a lot more shows that's being missed right there. But yeah,
Oh man. So I saw that you recently went up to Wisconsin. Is that right?
yeah, last weekend, yeah, 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I played.
Okay, so I was born and bred and raised in northern Wisconsin.
Okay,
Okay, is that the first time you ever been up there?
it was, yes, and I had a fantastic time, man. It
Uh,
was absolutely great shows, and I played it, and it was all in Wisconsin Dells,
okay,
and I
so
played at Grateful Shed,
the Grateful Shed. Yeah.
yep, Edge Odell's, and Broken Bottle Winery,
Okay,
and
cool.
all three places were fantastic, man. I had a great time. Met some incredible people too.
Oh, hey, those cheeseheads, they're good people, man. Mostly good people, I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah, even though I'm a Falcons fan, I had to go up
Yeah,
there and
well,
hang out with the cheesehead.
that's okay. That's all right. But so it brings me to I have three quick questions for you about that trip. Okay.
Okay.
First one. Did you try any old style beer?
No, I did not.
Do you know what I'm referencing though? The old style beer that's made right there?
No, a couple people mentioned it to me or whatever, but I don't
Okay.
usually drink a lot, but I did have some drinks up there that, but it was just a quick Miller Lite or something, you know, here and there or
Okay.
whatever. But I will try it next time when I go back because
You
I had talked to some people and they're talking about bringing me back. So
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure you'll be back up there. But
yeah,
yeah, old style beer, that's the staple up there in that part of Wisconsin for sure. They brew it right there. In fact, my second question was going to be, did you see the world's largest six pack?
no, I
Because
did not.
they have a six pack and it actually stores the stores beer that they make there. They're like 54 feet tall, six cans. It's the world's largest six pack. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I'll make it a point to see that when I go back up
Yep.
there.
And then the third
Yeah.
quick question about that Wisconsin trip. Were you able to take a tour on the Wisconsin Ducks?
No, I was not.
Did you see them?
Yes, I did, but I didn't get to do any of that, man. It was just kind of
Too busy.
yeah, well busy, and I was only getting about 3 or 4 hours a night of sleep, so you know,
Oh man.
yeah, I stay confused most of the time.
And see, well, but see, I'm glad you said that because I can relate to that 100% because I used to travel around the NASCAR circuit, right?
Yeah,
People always say, "Oh man, you get to go to Vegas and you get to go to out to San Francisco, California, and you get to go up to New Hampshire and you get to go to Daytona and all the cool things you do." And I'm like, you just really don't understand. When you go for work, you work and you don't have a lot of time to go sightseeing, right?
oh well, I really did want to go do a lot of things, man. But by the time you get done, you do, you know, you talk to people and you hang out with people and stuff, and
Yeah, yeah,
just all the things that you do, and you play the shows, and you know, and everything's got to be top notch, and blah blah blah. You know, you just there's not a lot of time for. I wanted to go hang out and stuff, and then, but there's just you know you're wore out, like you
yeah,
said, and there's just so much
yeah,
going on, you know.
yeah, yeah. Well,
So,
that tells me you got your priorities in line. That's good, man. I'm proud of you.
well, thank you, brother. I do take music very seriously, and I want to make sure that it's the best that I can do, you know.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Well, Jason, just remember, we'll have to make sure that Joe is your travel guide for the next Wisconsin trip.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He can plan out your time up there to make sure to include so you can go see the six pack of beer
yeah.
and go on a duck tour.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll be definitely up for that as long as somebody. Oh, one cool thing, real quick, is when I got up there Thursday night, I had an hour to spare to set up and everything. I got caught in some traffic and stuff, but so I was running a little late, but I had about an hour, and so I stepped out of the vehicle, went to the back to get my guitar and all that stuff out, and there was this guy and two young ladies come up, and he said, "Man, do you need some help?" And I said, "Sure," you know. So him and the two girls, they helped me out and was taking some stuff in for me. And so we got to talking before the show, and he said, "Man, where are you staying at?" And I said, I don't know yet. And he said, you didn't book a room before you come up here." And I'm like, "Man, you lucky I even come here or showed up. What are you talking about?" You know. Uh, I said my assistant does all that usually, and she's been out for a couple of weeks. But so anyway, he talked to a guy. He knows a guy right on Broadway down there in Wisconsin Dells that has a motel down there, and he's like best buddies with him and goes duck hunting when he comes in. Him and his dad got me a killer rate, and I made best buds with the guy up there that owns the motel. So I mean, it just worked out perfect. I just wanted to throw that in there, you know.
That's great.
But yeah, he's like, "You don't have a room? You didn't already plan for this?" And I'm like, you know, yeah, right, you know.
Awesome.
But yeah, you'll definitely be my tour guide when we go back up. You'll have to come with me or
Well,
something.
since Boomer suggested that, Boomer, I've got two questions for you. Number one, you're going to be our first call, right? And number two, you got
Yeah.
bail money, right?
Yes. Yes to both.
All right, Jason, we're good, man.
We're all
We're good.
set.
All
We're
right,
all
we're ready
set.
to go then.
We're ready to roll, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll use that connection at the hotel again
Yeah.
Yes.
for
Yeah,
that awesome rate. And yes,
ab-
yes to both.
absolutely.
Oh.
So
Well,
you're going
you
with
know what
us, right?
I say. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm damn sure here for a good time. You know what I mean?
You know
Exactly.
that.
That's me too.
Oh.
Hey, you guys, we want to try something different on the show. Jason, if it's cool, I'm going to ask you 10 quick questions, and I want you just to shoot whatever the answer that comes on top of your head. Okay? When I ask you these
Uh,
questions. You cool with that?
oh yeah.
All right. Let's go. Have you ever written a song on a toilet?
Oh, wrote a song. What?
On the toilet?
No,
No?
no. But I
How
have
about
played
what?
guitar there.
Oh, okay. All right.
There you go. There's got to be something.
Okay. Hey, good acoustics.
Hey, you got to learn how to play somehow, or
That's
somewhere.
right.
How many times have you been arrested?
Once.
That's a lot less than I was thinking with you, to be honest with you. Seem
Well,
like
I'm pretty slick. I'm pretty slick sometimes.
yeah, all right, all right.
Yeah.
How about your biggest oops on stage? Biggest mess up you had on stage? Because you're a pretty cool guy up there.
Yeah. Well,
You seem like you could. I said you seem like a pretty cool guy up there.
yeah. Thank you, man. I try my best. This ain't speed questions, is it?
No,
I'll have to.
it doesn't
I'll
have to
have
be.
to think. I'll have to think just a minute. I don't really, as
You
far
don't
I
mess
don't
up.
know. I don't have anything really. Now I do one of the first things that come to mind is a lady come up and asked me at Old Red. She's a beautiful young lady. She said, "Can you play Cardi B or something like that?" And I'm
Oh
like,
boy.
"Really?" So she goes to Hammy May. She said, "Yeah, you can do it." So there's a camera that looks back over, like down at the crowd from the top of the big screen or whatever. She lifts her shirt up, and
Oh yeah.
of course, and I leaned past my microphone and I said, "There's kids in here because it's a family type place." She said, "I don't care." So she did it again, and then she done something else, that ain't really my oops, but
Hey,
it was pretty wild, yeah.
how about beer, whiskey, or sweet tea?
On stage.
No, just in general. You prefer beer, whiskey, or sweet tea?
Let's say sweet tea.
Okay, okay. How about last thing you Googled? You may have to look on that one.
I don't know if
Last
we should
thing.
be talking about that kind of stuff now.
All right, let's check his history, people. Let's go.
No, actually, probably the last thing I Googled was I think it was something about a guitar. Um, I'm 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 boring, I guess, but I think I was looking up something about a guitar, an
Okay.
actual Telecaster or something.
Last thing is if you could write a song title right now in 3 words, what would it be? So just write a random song title, 3 words. What comes to your mind? That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. Take that off. I'd say.
Probably about your Jeep, right? The top
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
Jeep,
yeah. There you
taking
go.
it off. I
Taking the
got you.
top off
Okay,
that Jeep. Yeah.
cool. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. We can talk all we want about topless Jeeps, but we get into more than that.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what they
awesome.
say
Thank you,
about,
thank you.
hey, you know what they say about boobs, right? You see one pair, you want to see them all, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to make sure you test everything out, and just,
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't want to miss
Oh,
out on something, right?
that's right, man. Oh, Jason, man, I tell you, for those that don't know you, they need to check you out. JasonPassmoreMusic.com, is that correct?
Yes, yes, and Jason Passmore on Spotify and all the digital platforms. Amazon Music, Apple, all that good stuff. So I've got an EP out called This Time, and then I've got 4 or 5 singles. I've got a new single coming out in September, um, and then maybe November or something. But I'm actually thinking about just doing it as I got to thinking about this last couple of days. I might be doing a download on the song for a few months instead of just putting it right out on Spotify because
Oh,
it's just so over. I mean, you just don't really. You can't make anything off Spotify. You got to sell like 50 zillion streams to make anything, So might be
gotcha.
doing a download, and if people want to hear my music, and not trying to
Okay.
be stingy or nothing, but I might do something like that. So,
Well, I mean, a man's got to eat too, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's just hard for a lot of artists out there to, as far as like the streaming and stuff to do that, So it's, maybe give back a little bit to the artist instead of giving it all to the big wigs of, the streaming platform. So
sure, sure.
yeah.
And in your career, you've been nominated for different awards and different things. And didn't I read where you were actually invited over to Germany to host an award show or be part of the award show or something?
Yeah, September, I think it starts September 18th. I'll be going to Germany for the Red Carpet Awards. I'm up
Nice.
for 10 nominations and I get to co-host the show. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice. That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
thank you very much. Really,
Wow.
really looking forward to it. Pretty excited. So,
that's
Have
great.
you have you been over there? Have
I
you
went
traveled
to
over
I
there?
went to the Red Carpet Awards in Amsterdam, well, outside of Amsterdam in 2023, and won an award for a song over there. And but it was a really really great time. So looking forward to going back. Well, I have never been to Germany, so but
Germany.
yeah, looking
Okay.
forward to it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Awesome. Are you going to go solo or are you taking your son with you or
I'm not real sure yet. He might have
okay.
to work. I don't know what's what I'm going to do. So
Yeah.
just have your bags packed and we'll head on over.
Well, you could always take Marthy with you, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, well, I'm looking really forward to it, man. I think it's going to be a great time, and um, I don't know about the co-hosting. I've never co-hosted, but I'm kind of excited about that too, just to see, add a little excitement, a little flair to it.
I
Oh
was gonna
man.
say they're keeping you busy with not only the nominations but co-hosting. But you're a natural though. Even your stage presence, it's very natural.
Well, thank
So
you very much.
you're gonna be great at co-hosting.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'll see what
absolutely.
I can do. I tell people like I'm like, well, they're going to have me co-host, so you can tell they're crazy from the bat, right off the get go. So
I feel like you need to be though in this industry, right? You got to be a little crazy.
Oh, absolutely. If I wasn't,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work right. So.
I
Hey,
was I was gonna ask you what would be like your one piece of advice for someone who, is just starting out in the music industry. Outside of you got to be a little bit crazy. Is there one piece of advice you would tell somebody who's looking to wanting to really break through the music scene?
Well, for me, it's just hard work, man. I mean, you just got to nonstop, get after it. You can't just, which I'm even guilty of that myself. Sometimes I get tired and I don't do exactly what I should do or whatever. But just work hard is all I can say, man. That's at anything you do. So, I mean, just give it
Yeah.
everything you got.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it, or like I'm nothing. I'm just dumb old country boy gets to play music. So, but even if you don't make it to the big time, man, do what you love and enjoy it and give it everything you got, and they can't nobody say anything different. So,
oh,
I think that's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
that is that
that,
is perfect.
that's
And
my thing. I mean, they even if I died tonight, man, they can't nobody say I didn't give it everything I had. So,
that's great, man. Well, Jason, listen, man, we really appreciate your time tonight, and I can't leave. I can't not talk about what I see when I look at your music and I look at your videos and how much you love the USA, right? You
Oh,
are
absolutely.
you are very patriotic, and one of my favorite songs that you have is called "These Colors Don't Run," right? That's what it's. I
Yeah.
think that's the name of it. Love that song. Uh, it's awesome. Appreciate how you love the USA.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm all about it, and I guess I'm free to say what I want to say, but I ain't into all this whining and being against America, man. I'm all about the veterans that served, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service, and if it wasn't for those people, we wouldn't be doing what we love to do. So God bless America, and thank you, veterans, for everything. So
Damn straight, brother.
yeah, and that's it. There ain't nothing else. That's
Huh?
bottom line facts right there. So,
Yep. Cool.
but
That was, I couldn't have said that better myself to wrap up this wonderful interview, by the way. Like, that was amazing. Thank you for saying that about the military and just, the United States. So thank you.
oh, absolutely, man. There's a lot going on in the world now, but there's a lot of whining and all this crap, man. But I mean, if it wasn't for the veterans, like I said, that have gave everything and sacrificed everything, we wouldn't be doing what the hell we doing right now and loving this
Yeah.
country and getting to do what we do. So, again, God bless America and thank you for your service and everything. So,
Yeah. That's awesome.
absolutely.
That's right, Joe, right? That's what we talk about all the time. Quit the whining.
There's
There's no need
no
for it.
reason
There's
for
no
it.
reason for it.
If you're whining, you're wasting energy when you could be doing something constructive.
That's
That's right.
exactly right, man.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
thank you so much, Jason.
oh, you're so welcome. I really appreciate you guys having me on tonight. It's been amazing.
Thanks for
So,
joining us. And be sure to head to Jason Passmore's website. That is jasonpassmoremusic.com. You can check out his work, find links to all of his socials and dates for all of the upcoming shows, and see where he'll be playing next. And if you like this episode, please share it. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and Instagram. And until next time, I'll see you later, Joe.
All right, Boomer. Have a good one. See
Thanks,
you,
Bye,
y'all.
Jason.
y'all.
Thanks, man.
hey, thank you guys so much for having me. You guys are wonderful.